Hi, it's Eli again. I hope you had a chance to try RESPeRATE out. Today, I want to answer some of the top first week questions and show you some tricks for optimal usage of your device. But let me first remind you to call in if you have any issues. No question is too small for us. The most frequent question is, what is the best hour for using RESPeRATE? Well, the best time to use a machine really depends on you. You have to have the time to devote 15 minutes to therapeutic sessions without distractions. I personally use it as I get up when my blood pressure is the highest. However, other clients use it at different times of the day, and we're getting great results. Remember, like physical exercise, RESPeRATE effect accumulates over time, so just make sure you do it. The second most frequent question is, can I overuse RESPeRATE? So the answer unequivocally is no. RESPeRATE cannot be overused. The minimum recommended dosage is 40 therapeutic minutes per week. Clinical studies have shown that the more you use it, the larger the reductions. I certainly have clients who use RESPeRATE twice a day, and many others have changed the session duration to 30 minutes. My suggestion is to begin by using it daily for 15 minutes. If you love it, okay, do more. This third question is not so common, but interesting. Some folks ask me what to expect when measuring blood pressure immediately following the session. Well, most people will see a temporary drop in their blood pressure immediately after the exercise. Don't get too excited. It takes a few weeks of daily sessions for RESPeRATE effects to accumulate and provide sustained blood pressure reduction. Now, some users might see their blood pressure temporarily elevate for a few minutes right after the session. Don't worry, it's normal response to any physical exercise, including breathing sessions. It might also mean that you're putting too much effort into following the guiding tones. Remember, it's not a race to the lowest breathing rate. Respirating is all about relaxing and breathing without conscious effort. Here are a few tips and tricks for optimal use. First, let's ensure your sensor captures your breathing movement to proper breath detection. We do so by checking the breathing lines of the avatar and synchronizing with your inhale and exhale movement. In, out. You see now, we're synchronized. Well, let's say I'm a chest breather and the sensor is on the abdomen. Now you see that the avatar is lagging after my breathing movement. I move the belt over my chest with the sensor until it's on the right side of my heart. In, out. Now you see the avatar is synced. As you probably figured out by now, the inhale and exhale guiding tones is how RESPeRATE slows your breathing and prolongs your exhalation. To help you achieve a high synchronization rate, the melody is accompanied by an inhale and an exhale voice instruction and guiding arrows. We turn these off after 1 minute to ensure you close your eyes and get into the zone. To check how you're doing, simply press the I button.
You're doing great.
It will also display how much time is left in your session. Should your synchronization fall below 60%, Michael, RESPeRATE's voice, will tell you.
It seems that you are not following the tones.
And the guiding arrows will reappear for a minute. We actually added this voice instruction in as too many of our users fell asleep during the session. Falling asleep is great, but for lowering blood pressure, we need you to maintain at least 60% synchronization rate during the session. More about this in a second. Should you want to keep the arrows on, press your menu button twice and press up.
Melody select guiding arrows on.
As watching a screen only elevates your sympathetic activity, which is counterproductive, make sure you turn it back off.
Melody guiding arrows off.
You are still having trouble following the tones? Switch to more basic melody number 4. Press the menu button one time and then press until you see the number 4. You're now in melody 4. The menu also allows you to mute all voice instructions. This is a great trick for those of you who are using RESPeRATE to fall asleep. Press the menu button until you see the voice. Press down and all voice commands are shut off. Now let's get back to the subject of breathing without conscious effort. Maximizing the impact of RESPeRATE session is not about reaching the slowest breathing rate. It's actually about a gradual change of breathing pattern from your spontaneous breathing, typically 12 to 18 breaths per minute, to the slowest breathing, typically 5 to 7 breaths per minute, with the most prolonged exhalation, which can still be performed without any effort. So let's break this down. If your initial breathing rate is slower than 10, it probably means you're not spontaneously breathing. You've probably begun slowing your breathing in anticipation of the session. It's actually counterproductive. Simply breathe spontaneously during the recognition phase. Follow the guiding tones when they begin. Now, if at any point the inhale or exhale are too long or too short for you, stop following them. You can either breathe comfortably and allow RESPeRATE to automatically recalibrate itself to your breathing, which usually takes about 30 to 60 seconds. It will then begin the slowing process again. Alternatively, you can use the refresh button. Simply press and hold the I button until it refreshes.
Refreshing. Lean back and relax with the background music. The session will continue shortly.
I hope you found today's tutorial very helpful. And remember, if you have any questions, please call us.